Hey everyone, Zach here from Windows Central and welcome back to another video. Now today we are unboxing and taking a first look at the Microsoft Surface Pro 8 which has just been released. We've had ours in-house for a few days, so super excited to show you what this is all about. I am recording this voiceover after the fact because I was lazy and couldn't do it at the time, but that doesn't matter. You can still see the unboxing, which is all that really matters. So yes, let's lift off this lid, shake the box about a bit because the air is slowly trying to escape. And there we are, the Surface Pro 8 in all of its glory. This is the graphite model, which I think looks pretty sleek. They have improved the fingerprint resistance of this color. The Surface Pro X is sort of infamous for being very fingerprinty. The Pro 8 does not suffer from that. Here's the documentation. We get a card that says Surface Pro 8 here, which gives you sort of a quick guide into getting started on the Pro 8s. And then we also have our power brick here, which is a 65 watt power brick, which is pretty standard for the Surface Pro line. Not as powerful as the sort of Surface Laptop Studios, which is 102 watts, or the Surface Book 3s, which came with a 127 watt power brick, but still should do the job just fine. So yes, let's get all of this out the way here and get to the star of the show. Actually, let's first unbox its partner in crime, the Surface Pro Signature type cover, which has been updated, of course, with the Pro 8 now showing the same design as the Pro X. The keyboard, the Surface Pro X keyboard, has been upgraded to the standard new Surface Pro keyboard that works on the Pro 8 as well. And the only real differences between this one and the last Pro 8 type cover is, of course, the Microsoft logo in the start button rather than the old Windows logo. And of course, this model specifically comes with the Surface Slim Pen 2. You can get this keyboard without the Slim Pen if you don't want to spend an extra $125 on it, but you can get it bundled if you don't have one as well, which is pretty nice. Anyway, let's get to the star of the show, the Surface Pro 8, wrapped in this recyclable plastic or paper. Actually, this one for the first time, I think it is not plastic, it looks to be paper, which is quite interesting. But yes, unboxing and unwrapping, always super exciting. Probably the best part of any product ever, because once you touch it, it's gross forever, as we all know. So yes, this is the graphite color. I think it looks really nice. It's a little bit brighter than the black color on the Surface Pro 7 and indeed the Surface Pro X. Here it is from the side. You can see that it still has a vent, unlike the Pro X, which it doesn't have that vent. So the Pro X is still a slimmer device, but there you are. And so let's do the one thing that we are all here to see, attaching the Pro cover to the Pro itself. Very nice indeed. This is the platinum type cover, which I think looks nice. You can get it in red, and I think there's a nice blue color as well as black. But I think the platinum color is the best choice. The Pro 8 itself also comes in a silver option if you'd like it. And like I said, the black option here for the first time sort of does a better job at resisting fingerprints. The Pro X, terrible at that, but the Pro 8 certainly does a better job, which is really nice to see. So doing a quick tour, on the left-hand side we have our headphone jack as well as our volume rocker. And on the right-hand side here we have two Thunderbolt 4 ports, which is a first for the Surface Pro line, as well as the standard Surface Connect port, which has been with us for quite a while at this point. Underneath the kickstand we have a removable SSD, just like the Pro X and the Surface Pro 7 Plus. Works just like you would expect. And then we have on the back a 10 megapixel camera, which is pretty nice, and then 5 megapixel front-facing camera as well with Windows Hello, of course. Pretty fancy. Of course, the type cover itself is really nice. I'll give you a typing demo now. I think this is a very nice typing experience. They have reinforced the type cover, so it should be a bit stronger now and bounce a little bit less, which is nice to see. So let's take a quick look at the Surface Slim Pen 2, which you can get bundled with the type cover if you'd like. It's very similar to the first Surface Slim Pen, the only difference being it now has haptics built in, which is only a feature that works on the Surface Pro 8 or the Surface Laptop Studio. And what it does is when you're using it within certain apps, not all apps support it, but if you are in an app that does, you will feel sort of very slight vibrations as you draw and stuff. It's designed to make it feel more like writing on paper and stuff, which I guess kind of works. I'm not a huge fan of these haptics. I'm sure this will depend on your personal preference, but for me, I think I'm going to turn them off. I'm not an artist by any means, so my demo here in Paint will be at most a smiley face. But for writing, this pen is absolutely amazing. The latency on it is reduced significantly thanks to the 120Hz display, as well as improvements to the tech, I guess, in the pen and display itself. But overall, yes, I think this pen, for writing at least, is absolutely fantastic. For artists, I'm not an artist, so I can't really comment on that. But hopefully, it's pretty good as well. So there we are. That's a quick look at the Surface Pro 8. Make sure you check out windowscentral.com, where our executive editor, Daniel Rubino, has written a complete in-depth review, including things like benchmarks and all of that good stuff. So if you are interested in this device, make sure you check out that review as well. But yes, thank you so much for watching, and we shall see you in the next one.